Who would win in a fight? One strong woman or 10,000 zombies? Find out today in Project Zomboid. Welcome back, my friends. After surviving the first episode quite successfully, today is the day that things gonna start escalating for Strong Woman. Because today is the day we go to Riverside and we will meet hordes and hordes of undead. But that is the way of this playthrough. If Strong Woman is to kill 10,000 zombies as soon as possible, she has to go out there and fight them. And if she wants to survive, she also has to go out there and fight identical zombies on the middle of the road. To scavenge for supplies like this heavy-duty battery that we'll be able to use in our car. And she has to go out there to scavenge for supplies like food, weapons, tools, and alcohol. Yes, our first target today is a bar. Not only we can use alcohol to disinfect bandages, to cook, and also make Molotov cocktails. We have to kill 10,000 zombies by any means necessary. And fire can be very effective at killing zombies. Looks like there are still some patrons out here in the bar, but they seem to have been quite heavy drinkers as they didn't leave too much alcohol for us. But it looks like there is quite an invasion of them outside. They must have smelled Strong Woman going in here and a whole horde has showed up. But of course that will not stop her. She has a goal and she will achieve it one way or another. And the battle for the bar continues. If you thought only one group has showed up, you'd be wrong. A lot more has shown up from somewhere. I'm not quite sure what has caused all these zombies to migrate, but well, they're welcome to be here. At this point, Strong Woman has probably killed over 50, if not 100 zombies just fighting for this bar. Who would have thought that alcohol would be so popular even in the zombie apocalypse? Things have finally calmed down enough that she can work on getting a new car, and oh boy, what a beauty it is. Quite unbroken besides that window, and quite new. Also very fast and quite loud, so all of these zombies definitely heard her coming. But luckily Strong Woman has cleared out most of the zombies from this area when they assaulted her at the bar. So these couple extras, it's basically just a child's play for her. I have to admit, the antique spear that we have found is doing really well. The damage with it is just crazy amazing. And when you get cornered in a situation like that, you can easily save yourself. There is one problem with playing a strong character like Strong Woman. I am being way too overconfident and taking unnecessary risks that otherwise I wouldn't. And that is a thing that will get you killed in Project Zomboid, or getting your favorite spear broken. As Wayne Jude famously said, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. And that holds very true in Project Zomboid. Next stop, police station. Looks like somebody left a perfectly good police car behind. That police car had a Riverside map, so now we know exactly where we are. Now we're gonna use a trick that I call fuck about and find out. The main reason that I did this was to get some zombies inside the police station so we could get a key off of them. And it looks like my ruse succeeded. Alas, it was the zombies who had the last laugh. The police station was completely empty, and with it were lost my hopes to find some good, useful ammo and maybe weapons. That just means the Strong Woman will have to continue relying on good old melee weapons, like her trusty baseball bat. But unfortunately, that one will not last forever, so we're gonna have to push deeper into a Riverside. Or maybe get insanely lucky and find a sledgehammer on a zombie body. Is this how it feels, having the lucky trait and the grave robber trait as well, which gives us more loot on zombies? Clearly, I don't need to even go deep into the city. These guys have everything I ever need. If we were to find some nails, which have so far failed to do, we could create more bats with nails. Spiked baseball bats are of course one of the most satisfying weapons to use in zombies. But when those break, you have to use whatever else you have at hand. And well, as you can see, Strong Woman is no stranger to using pretty much any weapon she can get her hands on. Since I want to continue exploring Riverside, we're gonna stay the night here. And since police station is on the edge, I want to secure that place. Also, another crowbar. Since we have the key to the secure compartment, we can just safely spend the night over here without any fear of zombies getting to us. 4 hours of sleep and she is back at it again. She does not need much to sleep and she is ready to go find some tools. Also, I should mention our trait called Gourmand, which allows us to make most ridiculously overpowered sandwiches ever. Like one sandwich with just some tuna and mushrooms is 45 hunger right away. Also, now I know why all the zombies are just constantly moving around. The alarms are going off like crazy out here in town, and no wonder these guys were traveling here and there constantly. And it seems like we are directly on the warpath of one such horde, meaning that Strong Woman is kinda encircled from all sides fighting these dudes, which even with her strength could be problematic, because the zombies seems to be everywhere right now. Smaller treat never meant much, but it could mean a difference between life or death. And Strong Woman is all about surviving this challenge and completing it successfully. While this crowbar is doing wonderfully well when it comes to damage, maybe this really wasn't the time to switch to it, because she will probably get tired wielding it constantly. But as you can see from the line of zombies she's leaving behind, this is one dangerous weapon, and she is one dangerous woman. High nimble stats, high long blunt stats, and you will get the carnage that is this line here. And with one of her traits being Gordonite, Strong Woman has a higher chance to crit with a crowbar, and thusly do more damage. And actually I think she might not even get tired as fast or lose her endurance as fast while wielding a crowbar, which was a huge boon in this fight over here, which seems to not be ending quite yet. While the alarm has died down, the zombies are still around. So Strong Woman has to proceed with caution, especially when she's fighting among the trees, where she does not have a clear line of sight on incoming zombies. And there always seem to be incoming zombies around here. While this place might be a bit clearer and easier to see stuff, it is also a lot more occupied. While it seems like there's more place to kite these zombies, there are also more zombies to kite these zombies into. And while zombies behind your ass are, well, never good. With so many zombies around, we will soon be reaching 1,000 zombie kills. And we even haven't started using guns yet. This tool store was my goal today, and it delivered. We have found ourselves a box of nails and also a small hand axe. Oh look, expecting snowfall. Who would have thought that automated emergency would be so accurate? I really couldn't tell that the snow was falling. Really good thing I have found this walkie-talkie. Blizzard imminent? Maybe that is important and I should move to the safety of my own base. I wouldn't want to drive in a blizzard, right? It did just get extremely dark in the middle of the day. So I think for now I will drive out of Riverside and get back to the safety of my home, as blizzard is not the most comfy time to be on the road. But maybe instead I will actually take a moment and go check out this abandoned car park. This is usually good for some loot. If I could find some tools to help me fix my car, that would be amazing. Also, maybe a better heavy-duty battery. Alas, so far, tools and batteries were wishful thinking. But we have now just reached over 1,000 zombie kills, and we are 5 days in. At this rate, we will be at 10k before the month ends. In the end, I did find a battery that might be exactly what we need for that car. But it also seems that Strong Woman has been found by that blizzard. I can't imagine how a car like this would do on a road in a snowstorm like that. But just like she's amazing at everything else, Strong Woman is an amazing driver, and she got home by only losing her way once in the snowstorm. Alas, it seems that at home she is not alone. And there are some zombies that have gotten lost in the snowstorm as well and made their way all the way to her new base. And she's gonna give them a proper welcome. Look at that. We got ourselves a new very nice vehicle. I will leave the fire truck running over here just so the battery recharges because it's pretty low. I would like to fix some of these doors and windows with planks, but currently, since we do not have a saw, we cannot actually do that. But we can chop down trees at least, and even this weather is not gonna stop Strong Woman. Now, we're not gonna saw these into planks, but we can make homemade bats out of them. And of course, we can craft some spears. A hammer and some nails nails, and those baseball bats are gonna become new spiked baseball bats. And since we have found a lot of hunting knives on zombies, we can make some better hunting knife spears. Looks like Blizzard is going as strong as ever outside in the morning, and that's gonna become a problem for our exploration. Jesus, it's loud. So for now, I'm just gonna go visit the nearby houses out here and explore them for any possible loot. The biggest thing that I'm looking for, just like in my Bugmaster series, is any kind of saw. Also, my apologies if I am a bit louder, but the weather outside is really loud. Unfortunately, there was nothing really in that house, but I did find a book, a level 3 foraging book. So if you want to do some more foraging once again, we could potentially do that. Another stop, another couple of houses to loot, and another couple of zombies to kill. I made weather intentionally colder for the added challenge, you know, because Strong Woman was already so freaking powerful. But I didn't expect I'm gonna have to deal with a blizzard this early on in the game. Just like I did not expect to find a machete on a zombie that I just did. Look at that beauty. Oh, that's gonna come in handy. The machete was worth it, but there was nothing else really of use over there, so we move on. I wanted to check if this car has something useful, but unfortunately it does not. But maybe these houses over here will. At least there are zombies to defend them. So let's hope they're hiding something useful. Chips, cigarettes, and alcohol. What else can a man ask for? Well, I have asked for a saw, but the game does not seem to be capable of providing for one for me. There is no way I can say I'm unlucky though, because I did find a sledgehammer on a zombie today, and that has never happened to me before. It also sounds, if you listen very closely and these guys are quiet, there's a helicopter around. I couldn't hear it before because of the snowstorm, but in here, I can hear it now. I'm gonna wait here for a moment, hope that it flies away, but that does not seem to be happening, so I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna return to my car. I'm gonna continue looting the houses nearby because, to be honest, I can't even hear if the helicopter is still following me or not. The blizzard is just way too loud. It clearly still is around though, as it is attracting more and more zombies. Maybe being out here and looting is not the best idea, especially in this snowstorm. But I also don't want to bring the helicopter back to my base. And I'd rather deal with the zombies out here in the middle of nowhere. And in time, the helicopter will go away. A helicopter in a snowstorm. What is there not to love about it? It's a really convenient way to bring all the zombies to the yard, so I can slay them one at a time. I think the helicopter has finally gone away now, yet the zombies still keep on coming, and they probably will continue for a while longer. The house I was trying to loot was unfortunately completely empty, but for some food. So for now I will move on, although every piece of loot on the road could be useful, so I'm gonna quickly go check this car. It was unfortunately empty, but I did find a hunting knife on a zombie. There is another house I want to loot, and while I'm looting it, how about you go and subscribe, because every subscription keeps Strong Woman alive for another day. So I hope you subscribe, because I haven't found a single thing in that house. I hope your time was better spent than mine. No saw found, so there's nothing else for Strong Woman to do other than to return back to her base. We do have freezing wind chill right now, feeling 15 to 20 degrees colder than it actually is. So with minus 13 outside, that'd be feeling like minus 30 degrees Celsius. And she's even starting to get chilly. Let's get inside. Strong Woman might not belong into the kitchen, but she definitely makes a mean roast. Look at this. 118 hunger. Looks like we're gonna have fog tomorrow with a chance of snowfall. Since it seems like the weather is continue being nasty outside, I'm gonna go not that far today. I'm gonna stay around this place. I'm gonna disassemble whatever I can to get some nails and planks. And today it's actually horrific wind chill. It's already almost minus 20 out there, and this is feeling even more than 20 degrees colder than it actually is. So yeah, staying inside and building doors seems like a great idea. And while this weather is preventing from going out there and killing zombies, there's still some around here. Even without a saw, there were still plenty of things we could unbarricade and disassemble. So we got around 13 planks out of this, which should be good enough to at least barricade some of our broken windows downstairs a bit. Having at least 3 planks per window should at least stop the zombies a bit more, if they ever even decide to come up here, of course. For now, we can at least feel a bit safer, and we got ourselves some curtains as well. Curtains to cover the broken windows. Speaking of broken windows, I'm gonna go check the neighbors to see if I can get some new ones to replace the broken ones, because clearly it cannot be too warm inside if you have 4 broken windows upstairs. Alas, I could only find 1 window that wasn't broken, and that one we're gonna use in our bedroom. So now it's only -2 inside. What a cozy temperature. Because sitting here idle is not something I can possibly do, I'm gonna just drive back in this huge snowstorm, and I'm gonna go back to the small gas station just to see if there's any windows over there. There are actually some unbroken windows. Now the question is if I can get them without breaking them myself. Well, I have broke one, and accidentally my dude jumped through, which means we are now scratched in the right forearm. Oh, wouldn't that be lovely? Not exactly what I had in mind for this adventure, but at least we did get 1 window. But just a tiny scratch like this should not be a problem for strong woman with all her positive traits. And now we got ourselves another new window. Ignore the fact that there's no floor over there because I accidentally pulled it off. She cooked another delicious roast with salmon, vegetables, and mushrooms. That's gonna keep her belly full as she reads this Forging Volume 3 because snowstorm is still going on out there. But at least she fixed the temperature a bit, and it's now solid 5 degrees Celsius in here. And as the evening comes and she slowly but surely finishes the book, it's gonna be time to say thank you for watching. We couldn't quite kill all the zombies we wanted today, but that's okay. We are over 1,000 and Strong Woman became invisible. Also, she is for some reason losing weight. So let's eat that roast, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.